So I'll be spinning this Roving, which is a blend, and the blend is from the mill ends. So it's all different things, it changes. I've already finished up some yarn I've made with this. I plied it with a leftover Icelandic wool, I think. And that was a store-bought, but we had it, you know, I got it for a present, and it was really nice yarn. But I wanted to make it a little bit different, so I plied it with this stuff, and it turned out really nice. So this is I'll be spinning the rest of this, which is a blend of wool and silk and a bunch of other things. This is an Ashford Traditional spinning wheel. Pull my leader through. For this one, I'm kind of breaking off a piece of the roving, and I'm splitting it into 4. You know, instead of drafting and just pulling, I'm splitting it into 4 because there's all these different colors in here, and I want my yarn to be a little bit variegated, and so it'll switch from one color to the next. I'm not really paying attention to what color I'm putting, you know, that I'm spinning each time. I'm just letting it be random. But I'll split this into 4. You know, I'm finding that I'm getting like a blue one, kind of a purple one, like a beige one, and like a black blue. It's kind of what I'm getting out of this. I've been starting each 4 with the light color since it's the most distinct. There's a loop on my leader. I know you're not really supposed to have a leader made of wool, but I put this on when I was learning, and it seems to work fine, so. Adjusting my tension here, so it'll have some. So that it'll have take up. This is a single treadle wheel, and I'll usually do 1 treadle, 1 draft, 1 treadle, 1 draft. I've never used a double treadle wheel, but I would imagine a double treadle it would be twice as many treadles, but I don't know. This Ashford Traditional has 4 speeds. My wheel is only lined up so that I can really only use 2 speeds unless I take the mother of all off and readjust its placement. So right now I'm on 9-to-1, I believe. So for every 1 time the big wheel spins, the bobbin spins, or the flyer spins 9 times. I think this wheel has a 6, 9, 12, and 17, something like that. The faster 2 I have never really experimented with too much. I found that this order Ashford Traditional would get a little wonky when it goes faster. It was just kind of like, it got a little thumpy, a little it wasn't quiet, it was like bum, bum, bum. So I put it back how it was. So I just stick to 6 and 9, the bigger 2 whirls. Just a little half hitch there to hold it. It's looking good. To attach this new one, I just overlap them enough so I can draft them together. Once they're drafted together, then I hold them together until I get enough twist. I'm spinning this with a Z twist so that when I apply it, it'll be an S twist finish on my 2-ply yarn. Just moving to the next hook. learned that when you're starting your wheel spinning, you want to use the spokes to do that. And through my experience, I've learned that if you go to the outside, you're gonna knock your drive band off and then have to spend some time getting it back on. It's snowing quite a lot right now, but it's not sticking. I recently figured out that my drive band was slipping, and I found that adding a little bit of beeswax, I just get the wheel going. I just rub some beeswax onto the drive band. That solved it. It's not slipping anymore. I don't have to put it as tight, and it's easier to treadle. Ashford has been making these wheels since the early 1900s, which is really interesting. And this one's from the 1970s, and I fixed it up over the summer. I'll be posting some videos about that. Doing a half hitch to keep it from coming undone. You can see right here that there's my yarn there. I'm on the second hook. I started on the first hook. I'm now on the second hook, and you know, adjusting the brake knob in the beginning to make sure you're getting enough take up. I find that I like a little bit more take up because it makes it's a little bit more compact on here. You fit a little bit more yarn that way, and it just seems to keep it from tangling and doing anything weird on the bobbin when it's a little tighter. that was just a little demo.